Why? Everybody want to pick up a mic and talk. Yap, yap, yap. Like, can we do something else? Like, please.
Hi, I'm Geraldine.
I'm Cindy.
I'm Ayonna.
And we are
The Simpletons
Podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it just sounds so good saying it out loud.
Oh,
though.
my God.
You snap with the name. You went crazy with the name.
Simpletons
That was pretty fun.
Yes.
We're not gonna do the jingle.
The jingle?
Yeah.
What jingle?
Try it. Go ahead.
Okay, sorry.
Simpletons Podcast.
Yeah. Oh.
There you go. That's
When we
it.
figure out how to do the controls, then we could give you like a little applause.
Ding. All
That'd
right.
be good.
Anyway,
Right.
back to the message.
Mm-hmm.
We are the Simpletons Podcast.
Indeed.
Indeed. Okay. First and foremost, thank God.
Amen.
Okay. Because if it were up to anybody but him, we would not be here. Because there's 3 of us, but one of us was really averse to having this whole situation.
Who made that have been?
I have no idea. You know?
I just don't understand, like, another podcast.
Another one.
Another one.
But it's not. They're not gonna do it like we're gonna do it.
Exactly.
Fair.
T.
We
T.
different.
Okay. So we just did the who we are.
Okay.
We just told them what it is.
What it is.
So we could talk about when and where, or like what we thought about each other. Cause who are we?
And
like?
that is a story in itself.
You know?
I would say that. Yeah.
Okay, so like
Circle what now? 4 or 5 years?
that's 2019. That's crazy.
2019.
Okay,
That's
well,
insane.
yeah, that is a bit much. I'll start.
Okay.
So basically, I thought Cindy was lawful evil, if not a villain, because
The thing is, a villain. That's a bit much.
I changed
a bit
it.
much.
I did change it. I
Okay.
changed it. It was I had did my research, so I thought it was lawful evil because I'm like, she follows the law, like she's a good, but like
Like an outstanding citizen.
right,
Yes.
outstanding is right, but like then I did my research. She's chaotic good because she'll get the good done, but by any means necessary, which could be evil. So let's go into it.
But
So,
what made it? Okay.
Go ahead,
You know what?
no.
No. What makes
Defend
it
yourself.
chaotic? What make it
Cindy,
chaotic?
because it's like by any means necessary. So let me tell you the story. Let me tell you why.
Okay.
So she saw me. We met in college. So she saw me walking back from campus, and I was wearing like business professional clothes. I was trying to go to meetings and whatnot, and I had a blazer on. And I took the blazer off because it's hot. But I live like a mile from campus. So I was like, it's not no big deal. I didn't have a car freshman year or whatever. This girl, the next time she sees me, mind you, so that means she drove away. But next time she
No, but that's really T because for her to
Yeah.
have been able to double back, she saw you once
yeah, she
before.
saw me.
But my thing is, I was going too fast.
Bye.
to stop.
So
Okay,
basically,
I'll let
she
you
seen
finish.
me back sweating. It's Florida, baby. So she see me, and then the next time she see me in person, she like, I saw your back sweating.
Okay, it did not happen like that.
It did.
No, it
she's
didn't.
like, I saw your back sweating. So anytime you need a ride, just come with me. So that's love, like, but genuinely, like, she's very reliable. She's always looking out for me. She cares. She's loved. So I mess with her, but like lawful, she's chaotic good. And then Geraldine, she's just a puddle. So essentially,
This is still the funniest thing.
No,
'cause,
like, you
the
actually
first time
is.
you said this to me, I'm like really thinking about this emoji. Like,
Yeah.
I really almost want to re-download
Right.
social media just so I can update it, and
Yes.
that's gonna come at the end of my name.
yeah,
Just a
you
little puddle
are a
emoji.
puddle. So it's a big compliment. It's also like a diss because she's a crybaby, but with love, because I'm a crybaby too. But like that's one of our first interactions that I remember
They don't
vividly.
need to know where you found me. and so
Exactly.
I'm
That's
crying.
that's barely even my business. But it was just she was crying, but like
You
then
did
I listened to
cry.
the words and she's like, I just care and I just want people to be good and happy. And I'm like, oh my gosh, she loves the earth. Like she loves people. So she's water because she's adaptable. This girl can bake, lift 7 million pounds, do whatever she want to.
Poetry.
That's what I'm saying. She do whatever she
All
want
of
to.
that.
But still, water can mess you up. Like it's strong, but it's
There you
also,
go.
it helps. So yeah, that's what I think about them.
It's the tutu for me. Let's circle back to Cindy with the chaotic evil.
Oh my
I feel
gosh.
like that's so on brand. Because my friend, I've always said this, Cindy, your humor is something that I've never seen before because you don't even be trying. Just the things that you say sometimes, I'm like, girl, where did that even come from? Like, where did this really truly even come from?
I'm really trying to understand what you guys see and hear
No,
that
but-
I don't see and hear.
No, but it's like, how do I say this to you? You're just so candidly funny.
Right.
Like, you have a way it's like you're actively my intrusive thoughts. Like the things that I be thinking about, like you say, and that's why I find it so funny, because you're so pure-hearted, you're so innocent, you don't necessarily mean anything by it, but it's just so on point and true. Like it's really, you're a matter-of-fact kind of person.
I'll take that.
You're unironic. Like you're not trying to be.
You're not trying to be
cutesy and funny.
And I feel like there's certain people who their humor, like you can tell when they're trying so hard to be funny, to be relatable. Like that's not you. You simply just are who you are, and it's so funny. And I love you for it. Like sometimes rent free, I sit down and I think about it. I'm like, yo, this girl is a hoot and a holler. That was really corny to say, but that's really how I truly feel.
That's really what it is.
Yes. And
Not
Ayonna, this woman right here, sweet as can be, but it's one of those sweetnesses. There's a lot of people, like you see them, they're super kind. They'll like go above and beyond for you, and then people take advantage of that. But like Ayonna will let you think that she's Boo Boo the Fool,
right?
Until you realize that she's really not Boo Boo the Fool. She's not the one to be played with.
Amen.
Because she will cut and slice when she needs to cut and slice.
And like that
Not
really
literally,
reminds,
though.
Right.
Not literally though, figuratively cutting and slicing people.
Right.
And that just reminds me of the growth from like when I first met you to
That
who you are
is
now,
true.
because at first she was struggling with that, with people walking all over her, but
That's so
like
real.
but now it's like you know when to put that boundary in place.
That's
and you
cool.
know when to let somebody know like, hey yo, you crossing the line. So I really do love and respect that about you.
Yeah,
Appreciate that.
it's really like a demeanor that you've grown into, and it's like I guess like we've all. I'm trying to figure out like when exactly we got like cool and close, and I can't really pinpoint it, but it's been cool to just see how the relationships have evolved over time, and then also just be able to like, you know of you when I first met you versus learn you versus like now we're here, we're doing this, and I'm so excited to just get to know the both of you even more.
That's true. I like it.
Yeah.
So what I would say about Ayonna, oh my gosh. When I first met you, it was definitely given like auntie, like no, for real, because I'm like, she had so much wisdom in her. She was definitely an old soul. And when I found out that, like, what, you were 19 at the time? 18, 19? I was like, dang, this girl young.
Baby,
Like,
she's
and why
young.
is she acting like an old lady? Like, you really do act like that. And I love that about you, because you give grown women, I mean, you are a grown woman.
Period.
And yeah, you just have a level of class to you that I love and I adore. And you just funny. Like,
Thanks, bro.
you really do be funny.
Aw.
And you just be saying things. Just like how you call me chaotic evil, I feel like you have a little tinge of it.
For sure.
A little bit.
For sure. The
Yeah.
trouble is present.
No,
yeah.
Right.
both of you are definitely on that type of tip where it's like your faces are just loud. Like you might
Fair.
not.
No, the
more
face?
more so you. Like
Yeah.
you might not say it off rip, but trust me, the whole sentence is across the face. Okay, you don't gotta say much.
Right.
Well,
Right. And Geraldine, okay, what you say you call her strawberry shortcake? That's
yes, the sweet
That
face.
is, so sweet. You're so sweet.
Don't play with me now.
Yeah.
Period.
Don't play with me now.
Cause she could lift the elephant. Like,
Literally.
don't
Don't
play with her.
Like, it's not.
sit strong over
What?
here. Yes.
Big power lifter, not the little one.
Period.
But
Not too
such a sweet and genuine woman, and you're just, you know how to make friends with like a tree. Like, it's
Literally.
yeah, gregarious. That's what it's giving.
Big
much.
word.
Don't be knowing words.
That's what
word.
it's giving. Like, you're very friendly, very outgoing. You attract people to you, and I love that, and it's very genuine. Yeah. So,
That's so real.
and look at us, a trio.
Like, wow.
Okay, so if you were to sit down and think back to when I first hit the both of you up and like, hey, let's do this. What was your
You
first
really
thought?
said let's make a podcast. That's crazy.
Second thought, and then like now where you at in, we're taking this step moving forward.
For me, I would say I was excited. Like, that was my first thought. Second thought, I'm like, this is not gonna make it out the group chat. Like, not because we are the type of people, like, we really do be talking up a good game, but the steps to making it out the group chat, it doesn't happen. But like, we actually did it. It took us months.
Surely did.
Yeah, a few months, but we did it, and we're here. And what's the other question?
Dang.
Like this, she was saying that's your first thought. So you covered it, like first
Yeah.
and second
Yeah.
thought. So like,
Well, I
but
guess
you-
now moving forward, like, or we can come back around. So like, what we're hoping for with this
Yeah,
podcast.
what it even, like
Yeah.
you said, that's good. First thought, I was aggravated because, like, why everybody want to pick up a mic and talk, yap, yap, yap. Like, can we do something else? Like, please. Like, this is not for everybody. But I just feel like, first of all, Geraldine is very persuasive. And not in a bad way. Like, genuinely, I'm not easily persuaded. Like, you can ask 37 times and I'll look at you dumb every single time. But I talked to her about my doubts. I talked to her about, like, my hesitations. And each time, versus trying to be like, come on, it'll be good. Like, we'll do this. It was just like, you know, pray about it. If it feels like it's right, then okay, let's go. But if it doesn't feel right for you, then don't try to force it. But I would love for you to be present. And I was like, okay. And then just trying to be open, because I feel like I get too in my head about what other people will think, which is very, like, high school of me. But I had to sit with myself and get past, like, the ego stuff and be like, wait, I do care if people are like, oh, that's corny, like, she's another, like, literally another podcast, because that's what some of y'all gonna think until you see it and, like, see, like, we're really like that. But yeah, but second thought, I was like, okay, because a big thing is, like, we're genuinely friends. Like, it's an opportunity to bond with people that, like, adult life, you literally have to schedule a hangout 6 months apart. So it's just an opportunity to be intentional and hopefully help people, but also, like, let me hang out with my friends. Like, it's been a minute. So,
because we don't do that often.
yeah, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's like me and Geraldine work night shift, but it's like different days. Yeah. Cindy works the regular, like, all day long. So it's like, it's hard.
So that for me was really the reason why I was like, you know, let's sit down and let's actually do this, because adulting is difficult. You know, you do high school, you go to college, and you're all submerged in this environment where, you know, we were all different majors, but we had, you know, common clubs that we went to. We had, like, similar circles of friends, similar interests. So those things kind of kept us together. But at the point of graduation, you know, you got, like, post-grad depression. That's what the people call it. It didn't really hit like that for me, but more so I realized you're no longer doing life with your friends unless you're intentionally taking that opportunity to make time to hang out with your people. And then I feel like we're all so different, but in ways that complement each other. And a lot of things that we've personally been through and overcome, just even in the past 2-3 years, I feel like it's something that would help a lot of, I'm not just gonna say women, because my belief is this podcast will be for any and everybody, really. But just to be able to plant seeds and help. So
Period.
yeah,
I love that.
that's so good.
Yeah. So
and here we are.
Literally. So I guess we covered who, what, where, when. And then that was kind of the why, but also if there's any other why, like how you said our initial, when we tried to meet up and get this out the group chat and whatnot, we had talked about, like, what is the purpose of this? Because, like I said, there's, like, how many podcasts now? So
50 million.
You know what I'm saying? So what's different, or what do we hope to bring out of it? So if y'all want to take it away.
I would say, for me, it would be to just see the quirks of us, like, individually, because we all have very, very similar, but also very different personalities. Like we said in the beginning before. So just seeing how that, like, makes a beautiful melody in a friendship.
Oh, that was pretty.
No,
That was so pretty.
It was.
8. All right. So yeah, and I really do think that, like, we are some interesting women. Like, we really do be having random conversations pop up, and we be analyzing everything, and we just be making jokes. Like, I feel like we're funny. I really do. So overall, like, I feel like we are interesting people. I feel like we have a lot to talk about, and I just feel like it's just fun for us as individuals to just get what we have to say out there.
Yeah. In addition, for me, outside of us just being, like, we're really just girls, you know?
Right.
But aside from that, it's, you know, we have the commonalities in our faith, and, like, just an expectation of believing that you have to be a certain kind of person. You have to be perfect, cookie cutter. And we're truly out here living a life imperfect.
Right.
And not even trying to pretend to be perfect in any shape, way, and form. But I feel like when women gather together and just share authentically where they are, there's glory in that. And just to be able to, you know, just exist authentically without the feel of, like, okay, we need to put on a mask, we need to be, like, correct in all senses. we're gonna stumble, we're gonna say things, we're gonna misspeak, because naturally, like, that's just human nature. But just to be able to be like truthful and authentic in who we are, and just like showcase that, and hopefully that helps somebody on the other side of this camera.
That's good.
What about for you?
Just everything in my life, like if I put my foot in it, it's basically share the good news without the fear mongering. So just like, I don't have, you know what I'm saying? I don't got to say what I believe in. I'm going to say it though. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say it. Hallelujah. But I don't got to say it for you to know, like, oh, there's love behind her. Like, even when I mess up, you see that there's love behind me because I'll be apologetic. You know, something like, I just want to share the good news without the fear mongering, without the judgment. And then with the title, how we were saying simple tense. So like the proper term is simple tenses or whatever, but past, present, future. So one day I was writing a poem and then I was just like, wow, I don't sound so hurt no more. So I was just like, I'm just a girl, or I'm just a young lady, or I hope to be a grown woman who is trying for herself, for the Lord. And like, when I say trying for myself, I mean the past version of me, like the parts of me I'm disappointed in, or I was disappointed in, but I'm learning to accept, or the present version of me who is tired, but you got to keep going. And then the future version of me who knows what she gonna be doing, or what she look like, or where she at, but I'm trying for her too. So it's just trying for every version of yourself. And that's it, trying. Right. That's it, really.
I really feel like that's just the umbrella category. Like past, present, well, simple tense is like us truly just trying, you know, like, and hopefully you guys get to know us more as people. But, you know, I'll speak for myself. The woman that sits here today is not the girl that y'all met.
Right.
At all. About 5 years ago.
Yeah,
man.
It's not the girl who was 15 or 7 or 10 or 2. I hope that this woman is a foundation for the woman that I hope to be when I'm like 30 and 40 and so on and so forth. So it's kind of like our little time capsule.
That's cute. I like that.
It's like a little time capsule. And we hope that y'all all come along on this journey with us. We've talked about who we are, why we started this. Moving forward, what are you all believing in? Right. Believing for?
Child. I'm believing, I guess for this specific thing, I'm believing for productivity and working through each other. Because like today, life is hard. Like this is a work day for Cindy. Me personally, I was off. I was running errands, but like Geraldine is trying to figure out all these different pieces and all this stuff. So it's like it's kind of hard to put it all together. And then also, my girl is type A. I'm type Z. I be like, okay, what's the point? Like, what's next? Da da da. And I know it can come off messy. So I love you. Thank you for loving me, anyways.
I love you.
But like,
thank you for loving me.
And I love you because
you're type in the middle. For
she's
real.
in the middle. So like, when it's the chaos of like someone really strict and then someone really a mess, it's like, all right now, and like, and then it's her home. Like, it's just a lot. So I'm believing for cohesiveness and just like understanding across the board. And I already feel like it's there. So I'm just grateful.
Right. Okay. Oh, my turn. Okay. Productivity was really good. I'm believing for growth as well. Us growing as individuals and us growing into this friendship as well. You know, we tight, but I know we could get tighter. I know, yeah. But so those are the two things that I am hoping for out of this.
I'm believing too for just the opportunity to learn these women differently and just to grow in this space, not for the sake of like, you know, we want the podcast to go somewhere, because honestly, if we got 4 subscribers, it's okay.
And
like,
that's fine.
Those are
I get
friends.
to spend a couple hours with you guys a week, like just really talking and unpacking. But truthfully, I think especially coming into this space, I've realized I truly am such a type A person, and I didn't find no offense to that, but that's something that I'm believing that I'm gonna let go, because for so long in my life I've just been like, I gotta do it, I'm gonna do it. But sometimes like my way isn't the highway.
But it's taking you far thus far. So it's like there's always like
there's an ebb and flow, but there's space. But I'm just so grateful that you like I know that about you, that you're like, girl, whatever is gonna go, and you see me like I'm a little anal retentive and you still love me.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Cut that out. Like, watch that out. Leave it in. But what? All right.
But it's like, you know, there's grace in that too. So I'm just, I feel seen in that moment, even though, like, I don't know, that just, like, you're so right, but I definitely did feel seen. So long story short, I'm believing that we'll continue to grow as people, grow in our friendship, and hopefully be able to help somebody in the process.
For sure.
There you go.
Yeah. Is that a wrap on you?
Yeah,
I like
there
it.
you go.
It
A wrap on episode
How you
1.
How we cut the cameras.
Get it?
Bye.
Bye.